The Maquassi Hills Local Municipality in Wolmaransstad is one of the municipalities in the Northwest Province facing severe financial distress. Now, the municipality is among the 8 that were placed under administration by the Northwest government in 2021. And opposition parties are gunning for the beleaguered municipal council to be dissolved over allegations of corruption and its failure to deliver basic services such as water and electricity. The Maquassi Hills Local Municipality is a Category B municipality situated in the Dr Kenneth Kaunda District in the Northwest Province. Now, as I said, this is part of our ongoing Friday mayoral series, which we have here on Morning Live. And joining us now virtually is Mr. Mzwandile Feliti, who's the mayor of Maquassi Hills Local Municipality. Mr. Feliti, thanks so much for your time. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, Sakile, to you and viewers at home.
Let's get straight to it. So the Maquassi Hills municipality is reportedly dysfunctional, and it said this is because of political and administrative instability, unable to deliver basic services to the community. So what do you have to say as the mayor about that characterization of your municipality?
Sakile, yes, there were problems when we arrived in 2021, administratively and politically. Things were not okay. There was infightings, but we managed to come to the problem and resolve the crisis. As I speak to you now, the administration is stable. We do have the accounting officer. The political instability is no more there. There is calm in council. There is common understanding that why are we elected and why are we here, and we are able to agree on common purpose and move things forward.
So has this delivered better services to the people of the Maquassi Hills local municipality? What about the water shortages? We understand there's spewing sewer spillage on the roads. What about some of the challenges that you have pointed out you found there? Are you saying they've all been addressed in your municipality?
Not yet, Sakile. You remember that the water problem, it is caused by new extensions that are there that were not planned. You have plus minus 5,000 new sites that were there and which were not planned, and that is the major cause of water shortage. And also the other reason is that the supply of water by City Bay is not enough because pipes that were there cannot supply enough water. But we are in the process of intervening in that situation because, number one, we are extending, we have budgeted for boreholes to supply water. And also we have made a supplementary with the water tankering just to intervene on interim basis, so that there can be an option of a supply of water to our community. And also, we have 2 reservoirs that are empty, Sakile, that they need the water just to be filled up. So they can't be filled up because pipes that supply water are very small. And as and when the reservoir fill up, then there's load shedding. So the dam can't be full because of the load shedding problem also.
So in terms of your budget, do you actually have the money to do this? Because as we understand, this municipality is under serious financial distress. The Democratic Alliance has, for example, asked that it be placed under Section 139(5)A administration. So do you actually have the budget for this, given that you are owing exorbitant amounts to the likes of Sedibeng Water, to Eskom? At some point you failed to pay salaries. So do you have the budget for this?
Sakile, we never experienced the issue of not paying for services. We have been paying for our people salaries normally. There has never been an instance where we don't pay our people. But yes, we do have a revenue problem, Sakile. People don't pay for services, and for obvious reasons that they can't get services from us as a result of poor income that we get from the community. But it is important to mention that we are trying even under those circumstances, because for example now we owe the water board around 300 million. So we are trying to keep up with the debt that we owe the water board. But we don't have a crisis where things are coming out to stand still. There is dysfunctionality and et cetera, et cetera. We are trying our best.
You are trying, but I'm looking at last year. This was in May of 2022. You owed Sedibeng Water 254 million rand. You're telling me now you owe them 300 million rand, and you don't think it's a crisis for a municipality that has a creditor's book at that time to the value of over 60 million rand? You don't think there's a crisis there, Mr. Mayor?
It's not a crisis, Zakile. It's challenges. We are trying. Like I'm telling you now, we owe them 300 million. And we are trying to keep up with the debt, because remember there are other issues that we need to attend to. Your refuse removal, your sewer spillage, which is a major problem. And it is also caused by low turnout of water. So we are trying to patch up, catch up to every problem that is rising to the municipality.
Mr.
So
Feliti,
that's why we are.
The problem here is, you see, mathematics is a precise science. So when you say you are keeping up with your debts, yet your debts are escalating, it's one of two. Either you are keeping up, which means you are able to pay up to date and bring that amount that you owe down, or you are not keeping up and it's escalating. Then that's just the water board that you owe 300 million to. How much do you owe Eskom?
We owe Eskom 60 million.
And last year in May, you owed Eskom 33 million rand. So I don't understand when you say you actually are keeping up with this and you have it under control. You don't, because your debt is escalating.
Let me explain why I'm saying that we are keeping with that. It is because we had a repayment arrangement with them. That's why I'm saying that we are keeping up with them, because they are not cutting off electricity. Water board is not cutting water. It is as a result of our intervention. It is as a result of us talking to them on payment arrangement, so that they should not cut water. That's why I'm saying there is no crisis, but there are problems. We admit, but we are as the municipality, we are managing that.
We're not going to split hairs over it, because I don't understand how the doubling of your debt to Eskom, for example, in a year is actually keeping the situation under control. And if Eskom keeping the lights on is a measure of success, then I suppose that is something that works for you, Mr. Feliti. But financially, looking at the numbers, you seem to be in trouble. Let me ask you about the accounting officers. You started out by saying you've resolved that particular matter. How many consultants are you making use of at the moment in your municipality?
We have more than 5 consultants that we are using in the municipality, and that is one of the challenges, actually, that the municipality is trained. When we arrived, we got the municipality with a lot of consultants that are draining money of the municipality. The income of the municipality, when it comes, it goes straight to contracted services. And that is one of the challenges that we are having, and we are trying our best to phase out those consultants, because they've got legal contracts that are existing. So as and when they come to an end, we cut them. and concentrate on giving services from internal. So, but yes, it is a problem, and it is a major problem.
It is a major problem. It has been flagged by the Auditor General ad nauseum. So how much are you currently paying to consultants? How much did you pay in the last financial year?
Around 30 million and more.
So,
30 million and more.
And for which services specifically was this?
They are contracted on different departments. Some are water, some are sewer, some are internet services, some are annual financial statements. There's quite a number of them, and some are not actually not reasonable, because there are people internally in the municipality that are doing the same job.
What was your audit outcome? What did the Auditor General say about your financial situation, and also how you presented it to the Auditor General for auditing?
It was bad. We got a disclaimer, and we are not happy about it, and we are working on that. We are in constant relationship with the Office of the Auditor General.
You are not happy about it, Mr. Feliti, yet you have people, salaried staff, in your municipality, plus you have consultants to help you get that right, and still an abject failure. How do you justify that to the members of the community?
Sakile, it's true. We got this situation. Remember, I'm just 1 year in office, so we are trying to work out of the situation to get out the municipality out of this mess. I agree with you. It's a mess. I agree.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's a duplication of services, which is unnecessary, and the municipality was made a money-making scheme, if I may put it that way.
Yeah.
So we are working on that with the Office of the Auditor General, and we are cutting every cost that we are getting, and we are using our equitable shares efficiently and effective to address major service delivery challenges that need to get attention. And like I told you, we have a repayment arrangement with the Water Board and EPCOM.
Well, Mr. Feliti, unfortunately, we're out of time. It's a pity that we struggled with that connection in the beginning. We would have had more time for this interview. Unfortunately, we have to leave it there for today. But hopefully, who knows, somewhere down the line, on the road with Morning Live, we'll stop by in the Maquassi Local Hills Municipality. But thanks so much for your time, Mr. Mzwandile Feliti, the Mayor of the Maquassi Hills Local Municipality, speaking about the state of affairs in that municipality.